Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Rune Magic Oracle deck written by Giulia Manzi and illustrated by Lorena Assisi. This is 24 cards in a guidebook for accessing Nordic wisdom. This is published by US Game Systems, retailing for $23.95 in the US. Thank you so much to US Games for sending this my way. If you want to check it out and legitimately purchase it, I will have those links down in the description box below for you. All right, let's get into it. Unlock the ancient secrets of runes with the Rune Magic Oracle deck, a divination tool rooted in Norse mythology and the Elder Futhrok ancient writing system. Each rune carries layers of meaning, from symbolic values to their connection with the cycles of life, nature, and the cosmos. Discover their ability to illuminate the simplest paths to your questions. Each of the 24 cards features artwork that captures the meaning of the rune, as well as keywords to help you learn and read with ease, whether for daily guidance or deep explorations of the past, present, and future. Step into the timeless world of the runes and let their voices guide your journey. Includes a 112-page illustrated guidebook with divinatory meanings and runic legends. So this is quite a big packaging here. This is like a book size. Oh, and we have the deck here that comes out with a ribbon. I did take the opportunity to cut the stickers here so I could get it out a little bit easier, but I'm going to delicately pry it off the deck here. All right, so there is a ribbon. It sits like this and you lift it up. Perfect. And then here's the guidebook. Oh, it is big. Okay. It too is in the sleeve of this packaging and it's stickered so it doesn't slip. So I'm not going to bother with that. We're going to take a look though at the guidebook. Okay. Nice. The table of contents is right here. We have introduction, word of runes, how to use this deck, the cards, and about the creators. And then we also have an index of the runes and their page numbers. More information. Okay, so since we approach runes as a deck of cards, this divination system does not include the use of covered runes, but rather introductory reading methods suitable for learning the meanings of the individual runes and combining them together. When doing runic divination, however, it is important to keep in mind that compared to other future reading tools, runes tend to give advice, to visualize the course of the day or the coming year. The future is always dark and unknown, but with runes you can brighten the way a bit to find the simplest solutions to your questions. So compared to other types of divination, runes are much wilder, so they do not require much preparation and can be read anywhere. The important thing is to feel comfortable before doing the reading. All right, then we have a couple different ways to read: the Eye of Odin, the Three Norns, and the Wheel of the Seasons. And then it goes into the cards. Oh, very nice. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come back to this guidebook and read from the card after I flip through here. Here's the tuck box. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. I hope I don't ruin this. I have a tendency to rip the tuck boxes. There we go. All right. Awesome. Okay, there's the back. It's a high gloss. Cardstock is on the thinner side. It's not like paper thin, but it is thin. Flexible. It's not snapping back as much as I would personally like, but I don't think that it is a deal breaker yet. Here we go. Awesome. So it gives you a picture, it gives the rune symbol, the name, and then what its meaning is. I like that the keywords are on the card. It helps beginners and it helps me in my memory. The art style is fun. Oh, that's sweet. Inner fire. I love that. Nice. I love that. It's symbolizing female anatomy. I'm not sure what I can say on YouTube anymore. This is creative. This is a different type of rune deck for sure. Pretty. All right, let's see how it shuffles. Might be a little bit difficult just because there's so few. Okay, that's not bad. Overhand works just fine. If you can do overhand, you can also spread it out and pick one, which is what we're going to do. We're going to read for the Sawilo. So this says sun, vitality, and inspiration. Okay, so we have the rune over here. Then we have the meaning. So sun, vitality, inspiration, regeneration, element of fire, gender feminine. Correspondences. So Willow is the rune of the sun goddess who brings nourishment and life. But if she is exposed too long to her own light, she brings drought, drying up, burns, and death. Similarly, excessive inner light leads to madness, fanaticism, and spiritual blindness instead of enlightenment and inspiration. So Willow represents the spiritual and material guide. It helps you to develop psychic qualities and magical desire. It allows you to disperse the shadows and mystery and achieve success using willpower as a victorious weapon. Divinatory meaning. In divination, Sawilo indicates success, honor, regeneration after a complex period, beauty, vitality, and vigor. It is also enlightenment and inspiration along with healing, wisdom, generosity, and knowledge. It allows you to achieve impossible dreams and increase your creative and artistic abilities. Oh, we have more. So here's the picture on the card. And over here it says, Sawilo is the rune of the sun goddess soul and represents both the outer and inner sun. It is the sun that shines and warms the earth before returning to the other world for its winter rest. It represents the solar energy that moves the solar chariot Rado in a spiral motion. Also, that of the last harvest before humans can rest from their work and focus on meditation and practices of the inner light of the soul and spirit. Soul is depicted as a girl who guides the horses that pull the sun chariot. With Ragnarok, she will be eaten by the wolf skull, but first, she will birth a daughter who will take her place. When the sun becomes masculine under Christianity, Sawilo is associated with the masculine deities Balder and Hodor, who fight each other for the domain of the solar year divided by the two solstices. Very interesting. I love that it's very thorough, but just enough. Like, it's not overwhelming with the information. It gives you, the backstory. It gives you everything that you need to kind of get introduced to runes, as well as to utilize it like the day that you get the deck. Even if you had no idea what these meant, it helps you out a lot. And the imagery is beautiful. The art is great. I think that there's, a benefit to this type of deck. I think that if you are interested in learning runes, this might be something to pick up. I think that the price tag is great for what it is. I'm not a huge fan of how it's packaged. I think it's a little cumbersome, but I feel like this is something that you could mitigate on your own. You can kind of take this out and use it on your own accord. But to me, I think the information is great. The art is great. The quality is great for the price. So with that being said, I would love to know what your thoughts are on this. Is this something that you are excited about? Is this something that you haven't heard of yet? What is your thoughts on rune decks? Do you like using the decks over the rune stones? What are all your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below, and put a sun in the comment to let me know that you made it this far in the video. Thank you so much to US Games for sending this my way, and thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you, and if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!